What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It is your boy Stevie B with this week's haul video. I got some pretty cool stuff this week, man. I'm excited to show you. Got some classics, some definitely iconic stuff in here. But before we get started, let's see what's going on in my world. Well, we just went and saw Halloween Ends. Man, I tell you that. The critics beat that movie up, and I mean, I hear the people that have seen it on social media just tear it apart, and I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was a pretty decent movie. It was entertaining. Of course, I'm not as ingrained into the Halloween mythos as a lot of people are. You know, there's a lot of people that are just so into it that maybe this movie, you know, didn't live up to their expectations, but for me it was entertaining. I thought it was pretty good. I think the biggest complaint was that there wasn't a whole lot of Michael Myers in it, but I mean, there really didn't need to be any. It was kind of just a good movie without him, but he was in there, just not predominantly like you would expect. But it was a good movie. I'd say check it out. I mean, what can I say? But anyway, let's get on with today's haul video. Start off the Midtown shit. Same shit everybody else is getting, but maybe not. First up is part 3 of this 5-part story, Sacrament. This is a futuristic sci-fi horror. Basically takes place in the year 3000. People have abandoned Earth and fled to space to live in these colonies, and they apparently one of the colonies gets possessed by demons, so they call upon a washed up old priest, has been discredited and stuff, but they call upon him to come exorcise the demons. So yeah, so far it's not as good as I was hoping it'd be, but I'll get the last 2 parts and try to put it together, but it's not bad. And next up, of course, Titans United Blood Pack number 2. I usually pick up all the Titans stuff just because I'm a Titans fan. And then Carnage number 7. Kind of dig that cover though. I wanted to say that are they introducing anything into this? I don't think so. No, I don't think there's a first appearance in that one. I think it was the last one. This one, there's a first appearance. I had to get this one because it's just the cover. But Flash number 787. First appearance of Omega Bam Man. It's a wrestling cover. But I thought that was pretty cool, so I had to get one. I picked one up. And next, this one's kind of exciting to me. I can't wait to read this one. This is kind of a dark take on the Spider-Man storyline. He goes to LA to fight some demons, and I think one of the demons is I don't know who it is, but they are hinting that it's a well-known demon in the Marvel universe, so we'll see who it is. I haven't read it yet, but kind of cool to see a dark take on the Spider-Man comic. So and again, Dark Crisis Young Justice number 5. Of course, like I said, I'm gonna pick up Titan stuff, Young Justice stuff, Teen Titans, all that stuff. And now this one, all right, you win. Last time somebody flagged me, so I gotta be good. Flesh-eating cheerleaders from outer space. This just screams B-movie horror all day long. Had to get one. Basically, meteor crashes down in a high school or college campus, and infects all these cheerleaders and turns them into zombies. And of course, it's kind of got the old well, you know, but hopefully I don't get flagged. But honestly, it's from After Dark Comics. It just screams B-list horror movie. I love that B-list horror movie stuff. So I had to pick one up. And this one was an impulse buy. I'm kind of regretting it now. But I'll read it. I'm not sure what it's about. But it's Unholy. Midtown had a special with these stunning covers. 1 through 5. You get them pretty cheap, so I picked them up. So that's what I got, was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I picked them up. I thought I'd give them a read for the price. I think it was like all 5 of them for like 15 or 20 bucks or something. So I gave it a shot just to see. But that concludes the Midtown portion of the show. Now we've got some eBay and whatnot pickups. Again, I'm not a seller on whatnot anymore, but I do go on there and I support some of the smaller sellers just trying to earn a buck. I don't go on there. I don't really get into Comic Toms or Spider-Man booths or any of those crews stuff because I don't really want to support what they do. But these smaller sellers in there that just trying to fund the hobby, I go in and support them, and you should do that. You should do that. You know, there's people out there that aren't mass selling these things. They're not going to cons and cutting lines and pushing and shoving to get their way through there to make a buck. They're just selling off stuff in their collections that they don't want anymore and passing it on, trying to fund the hobby, and there's nothing wrong with that. So we need to make sure we differentiate between the two and not generalize everybody that sells comic books as being the evil corporate flippers that are ruining the industry. You know, not everybody that sells comic books is bad. But anyway, let's just go through it. I picked this up from a seller on Whatnot. This is Uncanny X-Men number 211. First appearance of the Marauders with that anniversary border. So I got a pretty good deal on it. It's got a little bit of spine roll. I mean, it's not in A+ condition, but it's still a cool book. So I picked it up. And this one I picked up, I thought I didn't have this cover, and it was a nasty looking cover. I'm always bagging on the new Hulk series. Their covers are always lackluster, in my opinion. Not really had any covers that really stood out, and I thought, wow, this one's actually pretty cool. And it is pretty cool. Unfortunately, it was pretty cool when I got it from Midtown. But it's Hulk number 5. But yeah, but it's that, I don't know who does that cover. I can't remember, but it's pretty cool. And another little minor key I picked up. This is Legion of Superheroes number 1, annual number 1, excuse me. First appearance of the second Invisible Kid. I know, we're talking microscopic key there, but I thought I'd pick it up for the price. And this one I picked up. This is just awesome cover. I'm blanking on who did this cover. God, how am I blanking on who did this cover? It's gonna drive me nuts. Don't even know where to look. But anyway, I saw this and it was such a good deal on it that just for a couple bucks with this iconic Kingpin cover, I'm not going to be able to find out who I don't know. Oh, I'll give you something to comment in the comments. Forgot who does this cover, and I'm going to kick myself when one of y'all tells me. But anyway, but it's some early ASM, 1979, 197. That awesome Kingpin cover. But beautiful cover. It's in excellent condition. I mean, for its age. It's a upper mid-grade for its age. So I'd say a 6.5. But beautiful cover. Couldn't pass it up. Also, ASM number 254, some black suit goodness in here. Picked it up for a really cheap price. Next, we got some Wolverine number 42. I'm trying to put together this 90s Wolverine run. So, anytime I can pick them up pretty cheap, I can grab them. So, I got that one. All right, and and also in that by the same seller, I won the giveaway. Oddly enough, I was the only one in there buying his stuff, so I was the only one entered in the giveaway. So when he spun the wheel, my name was the only one on it. So yeah, I won, and what a pretty cool giveaway prize. Spider-Man number 1, that classic Todd McFarlane. So I was happy to get that. That'll probably end up in one of the mystery boxes since I've got like 2-3 copies of that. I'll put one in a mystery box. Somebody will be happy to get that. And now on to my eBay purchases. Just a couple. One of them is just a complete and total cover buy because I really love this purple and blacked out cover of Venom number 6. So I just had to pick it up. Nothing key about it, just total cover buy. Now this one I was excited to get at a really good price. This is absolutely iconic Frank Miller cover. I remember this one. But probably the most iconic, one could argue one of the more maybe not the most, but one of the more iconic Frank Miller Daredevil covers ever. And I was happy to get a copy of it in decent condition, in spite of how this thing was shipped. This thing was shipped, well, here. It was shipped in this, with no backing board, just in a bag with no backing board, no cardboard, no nothing to protect it. That's it. That's how it was shipped, and it survived. But it is Daredevil number 184. But yeah, definitely one of the more iconic Frank Miller covers ever. So I was stoked to get that. And last on my pickups, this is a project. I got this book for $8 on eBay. I'm not sure if it'll translate on the camera or not. I'm going to actually take it out of the package, out of the bag and board. But this is Daredevil number 171. This is the first battle of Daredevil and Kingpin, which is a pretty decent sized key to get for $8. But here's the catch. It is heavily water damaged on the cover. Now you're probably asking, why would you pay anything for something that's water damaged like that? Because if you open it up to the first page, it is not stained throughout there, and it doesn't carry over through the whole book. It's strictly on the cover, and the waviness is strictly in the cover. So I contacted my good friend Dustin over at Two Brothers Comics, and I said, Dustin, I got a chance to pick this pretty cool book up at a steal for about $8 or $9, but I only wanted to do it if I can press that, if I can get that cover to press out, clean that cover up and make it look good. And Dustin assured me, he said, man, I can make that bad boy look so good. So This book here, I know, this book here is on its way to Dustin from Two Brothers Comics, or as his little side business is called, the Comic Book Chiropractor. So he is going to work his magic and see what he can do with this. So you're going to see this book again. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I'm putting it in a decent bag and board, at least. But take a good last look at it, because we will show this again when it comes back. It's really hard to get. Oh yeah, but you see all those creases. I mean, it's rough. But when that comes back from the comic book chiropractor, old Dustin, we will show it again and we'll see how he did. Now I'll put a link to his Instagram page, the Comic Book Chiropractor, or you can look it up, the Comic Book Chiropractor on Instagram. I think he charges $12 for a book to just to clean and press, and he also does slab cracks. Of course, I'm not going to get this graded. Just full disclosure, this is not getting graded. It's just going to get cleaned up, pressed, so it's a good looking copy, and then it'll go into my PC. But but I'm excited to see what Dustin can do with this bad boy. See if he can clean that up and make that look nice and crispy. Again, like I said, I'll drop a link to the Comic Book Chiropractor, his Instagram, in the description. If you need some work done, he's got pictures of some before and after. He does really good work, so check him out. But that is going to do it. Before you guys go, if you wouldn't mind, do all those YouTube things we love for you to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share. And that's going to do it for this haul video. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace.